Hello everybody, another day. Pretty grim out here today, it's raining. Obviously I shot this yesterday, it's raining, it's miserable, not a happy day. And we're getting closer and closer to the exams. But it's going to be an online exam, that's what we've heard, that's the official line. Unless something radically changes, we're going forward from this point with that assumption. I think we're all very grateful that that's the choice. I think it makes better sense for you. For us, kind of. None of us are going to be ready for a paper test. None of us have had a chance to teach you to get ready for a paper test. None of you have had a chance to get yourselves prepared for one. I think a paper test, a full proper test, would have been too much. I think it would have been too stressful for you. I think at this point it would have been tantamount to abuse. I think we're all stressed out enough, and I think adding that would have just been too far. I think an online test, because of the situation, because of the fact that we've been teaching you online and you've been learning online for so long now, I think it was really the only logical choice. I would argue that it isn't the right choice for you, in as much as, we need to get away from this and we need to get back into class. It is gratifying to see that school is trying to set up a summer school program, and they are talking about next year as if next year is going to happen. Nobody has given up, and that's fantastic, because honestly I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we start hearing soon all around the world, not just here, that there's going to be a new normal in terms of education where we don't go to school anymore. I'm very afraid of that happening, but it wouldn't surprise me. Unfortunately, things have gotten absolutely insane out here, so and we just seem to be getting further and further into the realms now of science fiction. It's like reading a teen drama. So hopefully things will get back on the right track, and at least the school is planning for that. But the fact of the situation is we have been teaching you online, and now you're facing an online test, which to me makes much more sense, and I hope you're all happy to hear it. I have had some students ask me about the future, and we just, at this point, don't have the answers for you. And there isn't really anybody I can go to try and get answers. The future is very uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen next year. I don't know what grade I'll be teaching next year. I don't even know if I will be teaching next year. Nobody's told us anything in those terms, so we don't know what's going to happen going forwards. If the school closes during summer school, I don't know. I really, really don't know what the future's going to be. So I don't have those answers for you. I wish I did. And be assured that if I do hear anything, I'll pass it on. But for now, we don't have the answers. Now, yesterday we did the mock exam. The results coming in from it were extremely positive, very encouraging. Now, I'm not telling you not to review. I'm absolutely not telling you that. But what I have seen over the last few weeks and months, the grades coming in from this class, and I'm talking about the whole grade, are extremely positive. I really don't think any of you have anything to worry about in terms of English. We got a few flyers, we got a few low grades from the mock test, but nothing that would have failed. Nobody would have failed the test. I think our bigger problem going forwards, and I'm addressing this to everybody, is attendance. Our biggest problem is just catching up with all of the work you skip and making sure that you do it. A lot of people have fallen way far behind, and I'm talking about the better students who have lost interest, who for whatever reason are rebelling maybe, or pulling back from school. That seems to be the bigger problem. And again, I absolutely sympathise. If I was in your position, I might well have been given up too at this point. But please don't, because this could be the future. This could be the way schools are from now on. Certainly, if we open up next year, normally, and we just go forward from this point, I will probably continue with Google Classroom. It's a good tool. It's a better tool if we're in class. It saves on paper. It saves on paper quizzes. It makes it a lot easier to mark, and it means that anyone can go back to any piece of material that we've covered before at any time. So people who are off sick, people who want to review, simply have to go back through a menu system to pick up all of the original work. And I don't just have to give you a quiz, I can put the review modes into the quiz for you. So it's a good opportunity to go forward and take something that we've learnt here and make a positive out of it going forwards. I would like to go forwards and use that. Homeworks as well. I would probably try and set up a Google Classroom group, and homeworks would be done online. It's very easy to skip them, and I know some of you have skipped a few, and then you've skipped one or two, and I've made up the grades for you, or you've been given 50% by the school. I know they're doing that, and it's very easy to think, well, I've got nothing to lose. But future employers, future colleges and universities are going to look at your grades, which are public, and they're going to realise, this 50% is now going to be a failure grade. If we're giving an automatic 50%, which is exactly what happens in America. So we're going to look at marking you on the curve. None of these things work, and employers are not stupid. They're wise to this, and they know how to sort out the students who really tried against the students who didn't. And it's going to be even more important because this hardship and being locked down and being through this situation, and it is a horrible situation, it's a big challenge. And unfortunately, in the working environment, there are going to be huge challenges every day, and they're going to want to know how you coped with this one. And if you're the kind of person that just vagued out, zoned out, gave up, they're not going to choose you. They're not going to take you. They're not going to give you a job. You're going to fail before you even get to the interview. So please take this seriously. It sucks, but it's what we have, and for now, it might be all we have. So take it seriously. Now today we've got one last thing I want to cover. The mock test pretty much covered most of it. We're going to do a review book over the weekend, I think, ready for Monday, because I think we're back in on Monday. If not, I'll post it on Google Classroom and you can come and pick it up. It seems like the dates have been shuffled around. We haven't been told, so I'm waiting for official confirmation of that, and it seems like we're still waiting. So we're just going to have a quick look over verb phrases. We didn't go into these because honestly they're so easy. It's a group of words, two or more, where a phrase is taking the place of a verb or an action. It's just that simple. It really doesn't warrant a whole lesson. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over that. I'm going to show you a YouTube video that explains verb phrases. There really isn't much to choose from. It's so simple I haven't even bothered to make one up myself. Then I'm going to give you an exercise and then a simple vocabulary crossword just to take up the rest of the time. The vocabulary crossword will be antonyms. So go through, look for an antonym of the word which is given to you as a clue, and that's going to be us for today. As simple as that. Okay guys, so good luck.